So, and then the last thing about people is that most people sit on their people, even though they're not moving. I know I can get them to move. I know they would do something, and they will. Come on, let me go talk to them again. But they never do. That's why people don't make money. One of the reasons, many reasons. Okay, by that time they're tired from trying to convince their friend. Don't do any convincing. If you have to convince anybody, let me tell you, after they enroll, you still have to convince them to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm not in the business of convincing. We're in the business of what? Leading and helping. Okay, all right. Okay.
So,
Yes.
so I'm comfortable doing Zoom presentations in business opportunity meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So I get somebody who's interested, is it better to send them some information rather than me, if they've got the time and they're really interested, to right there do a Zoom with them and go just.
Well, I mean, it depends on if they have time or not, right?
But it's not duplicatable.
No. Okay.
Right.
No, it could be. Sometimes the less we say, the better. Right? Now, it depends on the time, right?
Right.
But if they're excited at the moment and they have time, well, do a quick overview. I don't spend more than 1 hour with anybody.
Right, but a
Very
quick
rare.
overview using the Zoom and the business opportunity meeting that.
I would just do the slides just quickly. I probably wouldn't even, depend on what they're interested in. I might not use all the slides. I might just skip over some. Just get to the point. All right? Now, if they don't have time, look, do you have another 30 minutes? That's why I would ask. Ask permission.
Okay.
Yeah. If they don't, how about this then? Let me send you a recording of a good friend of mine, a good business partner of mine that I met, and this is their background, and you have an idea. If they have this background, you want to send them the same video, right? Let's say, oh, he's a chiropractor. Oh, no, my good friend Dr. Alicia Clevenger, right? Oh, she's really good. She's like sunlight. You'll love her. She knows she's a health nut. She knows she's a health ingredient nut, right? I send it to you. When do you look at it? When's a good time to follow? When's a good time to call you back? We can talk more. That's it.
And this is all from the spark.
So it all depends, though. You know what I'm saying? It depends on your relationship. Sometimes, if people are too close, it might be better to send somebody else to go talk with them.
Yes.
So this is called what's that word?
Second part.
No, it's like
Third
the
party verification.
no, it's like the out of town prophet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though you're a doctor, right? But hey, when you use another doctor, that only confirms what you say. That's all.
Third-party verification is so strong, and honestly, I find myself sometimes, Dr. Bob, understanding everything and wanting to share with them everything, that's where I get hung up. And I know that third-party is important, so I've told my group, look guys, it doesn't matter what you say to that person, it's the fact that that other person is verifying what you're talking about. So I have even taken a new person and had them give their testimonial and all that kind of stuff to a brand new person as my third-party verification on the product. Just
So,
to
yeah.
get them another person.
Okay, any of you, Dr. Bob and Vivi, and any of you, if you really want to see how the system works, talk less. Leverage people, leverage tools. Talk less. Just be the bridge. That's all you have to be. Peak interest, be the bridge to the information, be the bridge to testimonial, be the bridge to your leader, edify them, and let your leader talk for you. And then you just be the person to key in, help them key in. What's the most productive action you can have in the business? Key in. Order.
Enroll, right?
Enroll.
Yeah, enroll.
Enroll a customer, enroll a brand ambassador. Just key in. That's the most productive action you can have. Everything else should lead up to that. If it doesn't, it's a waste of time.
Yep.
Right? Okay. I say all this because I thought about it many years ago. Okay? Because right now, at the beginning for most of you, you're like 1 hour, one prospect at a time. And it takes you 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Okay? Well, how to shorten that? That's the question.
Tools.
Talk less. Talk less. When you talk less, use more people and tools to do the work for you, that's a system, you'll find it's easier to duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody can talk like you.
Yes.
Nobody talk like me. But we can all be a part of that system to help the team. That's why it works. If it's always me going out, when I come, people sign up, I leave, nobody sign up. Why do I come back? Because my time needs to be helping with people. When I go there, they sign up. When I leave, they're still doing the business. That's where my time would be invested in. You see? So, okay, so that's very straightforward, right? Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Very good. Okay, so the last thing today. Whew. Okay. We're gonna talk about meeting etiquette. Meetings, how to do a meeting. Is that good? How to do an opportunity meeting, how to do almost any meeting. Okay? So first, I think I ran over for some of you, I've gone over, on the Zoom, but I just want to, do for everybody, because there are people who are not on the Zoom with us. So with any meeting, maximum 1 hour for opportunity. Showcase, right? 1 hour maximum. Why? Because during this time, people come with certain expectation, and people are emotional beings, right? So when they first come, everybody's very calm, and well, they might be excited to come, and you gotta have an MC, right? First part is you have an MC. MC's job is to welcome people, and the 3 rules. State the 3 rules. And then last, edify the speaker. That's what an MC should do. How long should that take? No,
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay. So at the time the audience is here, they say, "Oh, MC, okay." And of course, the MC state the intention of the meeting. Welcome. We're happy that you're all here today. I know some of you sacrificed your time to come. And today we're gonna have a fantastic time learning about health and how to make money. All right? And well, thank you everybody for coming. Give yourselves a big hand. Welcome. So you gotta get the audience to participate. So if you're at the front of the stage, always, it doesn't matter what country you're in, instruct them to applause. It helps. Because some cultures, they don't applaud. You have to instruct them. When you go to Japan, everybody has a pen and a book. They're gonna take notes. And you have to instruct them to applaud. When you go to Singapore, they all sit there like this. Very good student. You have to instruct them to applaud. Because that creates an atmosphere, right? It's important. It's like church, there's some churches very quiet. And some churches is like holy roller church. And it's an atmosphere, it's a feel. Because we're what? Emotional beings. So we're trying to create this atmosphere. More than 90% of the time, we all make decisions based on what? Emotion. Emotion. Some people, they're activated by fear. Fear of loss. Fear I'm gonna miss out. Or fear it's gonna happen to me. That's where the propaganda comes in. Okay, you see on TV, propaganda. Okay, that's how you identify propaganda. When you see people trying to put fear in you, you know that's propaganda. Okay, I'm from Hong Kong, I know. Okay, so as you get the people excited, the MC, right? Set the 3 rules. What are the 3 rules?
Open mind.
Phone.
Silent.
Okay, silent. What else was the second one?
Open mind.
Question.
Hold questions.
Open mind.
Till the end, we'll be around to answer them. And number 3, open mind. Works better like a parachute. Okay? All right, keep an open mind. Okay? And then, of course, edify the next speaker. So you gotta edify the shark, the whale, the dolphin, and the sea urchin. It's all the same person. It's all in the same person. Okay? So if you've never done that, write it down. My best friend in the past 20 years is a thesaurus.
Love those.
Now it might be AI, but I still have to go edit it. Okay. So as the speaker come, okay. So the presentation, the slides that we have is designed a certain way. First, when you tell somebody something, they got to know where you come from, right? Why? Why are you telling me this? So that's the first part, and we use logic. We weave the story of three. Started by a bunch of entrepreneurs that come together, all multimillionaires, leaders who have built businesses around the world. And they come together to build something good, especially for people, after pandemic. It's crazy, right? And so there's a why, right? And then, well, what is three is about? Well, there's technology. Oh, here's a management team. Here's Dr. Dan, boom, go into science and product, right? Technology, right? So the first half is very logical. Most people, you have to satisfy their logic, right? Second half is about emotion. So we usually have somebody who's making money to present it. If it's divided into two, logic could be anybody. Second half, though, people should be making money to present that. So they have the excitement, right? Sometimes what we do, to save time, one person the whole thing. But there's three questions we're trying to answer here. One, is it real? Is what you're telling me real? Is the company real? Are the products real? Is Dr. Dan real? Can you really make money? If so, what's in it for me? What can I get out of it? Is it time freedom? Or can I save some money to help my grandkids, my own kids, college fund? Maybe help pay up, they're in debt, help them with the credit card. Maybe pay my own credit card. I don't know, whatever it is. What's in it for me? What can I get? Maybe I can have more time. Travel the world. Oh, the company gives free trips. What? Okay. Number three. Can I do it? Can I do it? Well, it all sounds good, but can I do it? I've never done it before. That's why we have testimonials. So the speaker is trying to answer these questions. And at the very end, 1 hour, if it's 1 hour here, we have testimonials here at the very end. Testimonial, 3 or 4 people, different background, male, female, different occupation, housewife, doctor, accountant, lawyer, engineer, whatever, insurance, real estate, etc. Tech, somebody have a regular job, 9 to 5 at an office, or work retail at a store. Testimonials. Why are they in the business? What's their story? Okay. Now, the testimonial max is 2 to 3 minutes each person. Just tell 3 things. 1, ID, their background. I used to be in real estate. I was in retail also. I was a professional auctioneer. 20 years ago, I got into the business. Why 3? Why 3? How'd you get to 3? Where'd you come from? Okay, and then where are you going with it?